Welcome back to another video, everybody. We are in week 9 and we are going to be taking on James Madison. They are 2-5 and 2-3 in the conference. Doesn't seem like they're a good team this year, and we are currently on a 5-game winning streak. So we are on a roll and they are on a decline. I'm not going to say this is going to be an easy win for us, because no game is ever easy for us. But, you know, we want to do what we need to do to make sure we come away with the win and we can continue to stay in the race for the east side of this conference. And hopefully we can play for a conference championship finally this season. So we're 5-2. They're 2-5. And let's see if we can get win number 6 in a row.
Tucked away in the Shenandoah Valley, Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to James Madison, father of the Constitution and mother of some of the most electric crowds in all of college football when they come out to support the Dukes. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off.
All right, here we go. We've been playing really well lately, and let's see if we can keep it up. The wind is really kicking right now, 16 miles an hour.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Dukes offense takes the field for the first time today. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle.
We're going to come out blitzing.
Play better knowing they've got confidence in this game.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense?
I'm going to try to run a little bit more man this game. I'm not saying that because they're an inferior team, but I want to see how well we can stick with playing man and getting some blitzes in there.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
DB's right up on the receivers. Runs through it.
Well, we can't run man if we're just going to let a team just do that.
That third down play gets him a first.
It's all about, and I say this every time, we have to make sure that we contain the edges.
Do a lot of different things, so they make you guard the whole field, but you might want to start with that running back, and he makes the big play, gets the third down conversion, gets him a new set of downs.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride.
I'm going to stay man for right now.
Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Leaves it with the back.
That's better.
Defense holds firm. No pickup at all.
Oh, they're fighting.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
From the gun.
Oh, they're going to try and run a 3rd and 7? Wow.
Tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down mark.
So it seems like they're just content with getting this field goal here, but it's not even a gimme field goal.
From 41 yards away. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
After putting 3 on the board, the kicker...
Besides that one run, I think we did good in man. I'm taking this one out.
It's Hill. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt.
All right, offense has been playing really good lately.
These guys have to play well if they're going to...
Let's keep it up.
throws for the tight end.
What a beautiful throw.
Ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. And it's a catch, but he's got enough.
Even more beautiful catch.
And a really good job focusing on the catch. A lot of people get lost on their feet and trying to stay in bounds, but did a good job catching the football first and then getting that 1 foot they needed in bounds.
Running back searching for a hole. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
I'm looking for an option play. There we go. Let's run the speed option.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it.
There we go.
Timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play.
I love when players understand.
We've been getting a lot better at that lately.
First down marker is, and they
Had too many turnovers
a lot of people you'll see
running the option this season, so.
bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays.
Oh, I thought he had
To make sure
he had the block, but
instead of trying to make those big touchdowns.
damn it.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip
Should have bounced that one outside, but I couldn't really tell.
which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the 1st down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
Coach is always hard.
All right, that was a real good run.
And when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing.
I feel like these are the type of games where we only lose if we beat ourselves.
A lot of options on
If we
2nd.
beat ourselves and make bad decisions, that's how we lose these type of games.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Play number 7 on this drive, and it'll be 3rd and 2. Pressure coming. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the...
I also have to remember I can run and scramble with my quarterback. I have an 85 speed. I always forget that.
He's able to use his athleticism to get that 1st down.
Starting to feel a little pressure.
And he can throw off the run. Oh, you got to catch it, though.
Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. It is a valuable tool to have a quarterback that can extend a play like that. But sometimes you're smart to be checked down, Charlie.
You have to catch it.
Easy and not invite disaster.
Because when you roll out, when you're rolling out, you're cutting the field in half, right? The defense starts to run from one side to where you're rolling out to. The field kind of shrinks, and it kind of becomes a little bit of backyard ball. And you could tell he forced that one in there. Didn't get the interception, thank goodness, but it wasn't a great decision.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
You got him. Basically, touchdown.
Snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
That was a really good first drive.
We're onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5.
All right, so we know what they want to do.
None to be.
Looks like they want to run the ball first.
43. James Madison sends the offense back on.
So let's not let them.
David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want
Ooh, good juke move.
touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
All right, another 3rd down.
It's a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27.
And they're going to run the ball again on 3rd down. Oh, he got it.
He surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the 1st down.
Looking for room. It's Russell.
I mean, they're squeezing through there.
And it's just simple.
Let me put 4 down.
Showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down.
Let's try this.
6.
There we go.
He's dropped behind the line.
That's better.
That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for long.
Again, another run on 3rd down. Oh, he almost got it again.
That alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down.
Galloway leading the nation in rushing touchdowns.
Really get into this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And now this offense will take the field again. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking everything.
Maybe we will on one play.
And got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too.
I don't think they should be going man against us.
Seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line.
It's really hard to tell when to hand the ball off with those.
They run the option, and that had no chance. And the QB, you could tell something was a little bit messed up, and he starts to run. It goes nowhere. Defense swarms him. That is the play that we don't want to run again.
They'll run play action. Looking for space to the left. Trying to make magic with his feet. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Don't want to always take hits like that with my quarterback. I just forgot to slide. That was a quick 1st quarter.
They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. A 3rd down play to get the quarter started. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
I can't believe I got rid of that.
He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Splits the uprights. Good.
Dare I say I'm getting the hang of this kicking? It only took me like a month of playing this game.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
By the way, I'm recording this at 4 o'clock in the morning. It is September 1st, so happy September. I don't know when I'll be posting this video, but yeah, it is September 1st.
That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
There we go. We're going to stop the run now.
So first down didn't exactly go.
Going to make them put the ball in the air.
What they can dial up on second down.
It's obvious they don't want to.
Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
Unloads to the...
Oh, it's obvious they don't want to put the ball in the air.
He didn't get a lot on the return.
Wilson with the pick.
His offense up at the 30.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
All right, for once, we're not the ones making the mistake. It's the other team. So let's make them pay.
Short fields make successful offenses, just what they want here. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass.
Look at the blocking. Touchdown.
He's in for the touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
When you're good, you're just good. And when you're bad,
And the extra point will
you're James Madison.
this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Maryland proved it is battle-tested and capable of...
Wow, Maryland beats Ohio State.
After this one. And just think of the confidence this Terps team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll put
Wow, that's interesting.
snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play.
They probably don't even know what they want to run on offense now. They can't run the ball anymore. We shut that down.
To make the play.
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. Throws to the wide.
Oh, he was trying the same play, I think.
Needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
From the gun, running back gets to give.
That's the best they can do.
Going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Coming up, fourth down.
The Dukes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it.
I think it's about to get real ugly for James Madison. If you're a James Madison fan, you might not want to stick around for the rest of the video. Oh, changing direction this Hill.
Through the line.
Hill. Can he beat the punter? He can. It's about to get ugly.
They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is true.
I just said it was about to get ugly, and it did.
So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown.
You can really tell when your team is better than another team
Desperately wanted to
versus when your team is kind of like a
touchback.
on the same level, and then when another team is just better than you, you can really tell.
Going to get back in it, David. The time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession.
Oh, yes, nowhere to go. We got the sack.
Too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards.
This man is terrified
The ball away.
to throw the ball. He's afraid. He drops back to pass, and he's just completely lost. It's like a deer in headlights. And those headlights are coming
Now to try
fast.
to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. He'll pull it on the read.
Oh my gosh.
Drop behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, they were trying to set up.
We're sending the blitz again.
Quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
Screen!
The outside. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Dukes decide.
I have to be careful not to get too overly confident, because anything can happen.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
And we don't want anything to happen.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Here's the handoff. And he could not get loose on the run.
Awesome job.
It's still hard for us to run the ball, though.
So good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They're bringing heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback.
All right.
They've got speed.
No mistakes.
They hit him so
Just don't make any
because
mistakes.
of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Gets it out fast. At the 40, there he goes.
Griffin having another big game.
To convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's
Ooh.
going to break. You know he's a
We almost made that mistake we didn't want to make.
situation.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun.
Oh, great run blitz. We can't run the ball at all. That's at least something they're doing right on defense.
A run for nothing.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Don't know what I want to run. Let's try this play.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Off play action. He fires one deep over the middle.
He caught it and held on to it.
30.
What a catch.
For the 1st down, they've got it at the 30.
Why does he look like Russell Wilson?
Where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10.
42 Spider.
Looking to move it through the air. Takes the easy throw in the flat. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Oh, we can't even seem to run the ball in this game.
After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. To the ground with the back. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Looking to throw. Getting some heat.
Oh,
That pass is well off target. He got
good defense.
trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker.
Here we go. I'm getting better at those angle kicks.
Extended a little further.
I know just how much I need to move it to the left and to the right now. The whole time I was just thinking of NCAA 14 and how little I needed to move it, but I really have to move the meter a lot.
At a return here, they'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stopped.
Nobody to throw it to.
They've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Nowhere to run it.
Backfield, he'll lose a couple.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Dukes will bring the punt team onto
This is
the field.
beautiful defense.
Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the returner will be brought down. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where...
Oh, what a beautiful throw.
Get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Now they'll run it to the right here.
There's something on the ground game.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Back to the ground with the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And as an offense, having success...
Now that we can run the ball, we can get easy 1st downs.
Up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Let's see if I can dot this to the end zone.
It's already been a dominant first half performance. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it.
He's wide open. Baisley. Oh, out of bounds.
Long pass is incomplete.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going
Almost off the target just a little bit.
Especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned.
Well, another field goal, but
And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out.
it's not like I can't hit it.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range.
Because I can.
Yards out.
They always look so shocked and like surprised about a field goal going in.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
All right, what are they going to try and do this drive?
They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now.
Well, his receivers aren't helping him out at all. They're just dropping everything.
To be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm low.
Man, they're just dropping everything.
Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
Fires to the wide.
Oh, that's an interception. You didn't put your hands up.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Dukes will hustle to the line. Trying to find his man on first down. It's caught downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make this.
Finally get something going for themselves. It's not going to last long.
Throwing on first down. Got his man quickly.
I like the decision by the.
I didn't even notice it was the end of the half coming up.
Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Not able to hook up.
Can't get a rhythm if they keep dropping everything.
Just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Finds the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. He got it. They'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Bridgeforth Stadium.
All right, second half. Florida State, Texas A&M, 1-2, both undefeated teams.
We'll kick it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hill. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the offense out on the field to go back to work.
I want to try to establish a run more in the second half.
He'll start the third quarter with the run. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Going to have York run the ball this possession.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
He's going down at the 22. Third down coming.
Offense breaks the huddle on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first.
Better blocking.
They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
Somewhat.
This is an offense that leads the nation in first downs because there's so many different ways they can attack you. They're versatile. They could throw it. They could run it. They've got so much balance, and that's what makes them so hard to stop.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
Ooh, I tried to hit him with the juke move.
Catch up.
I should have did the spin move instead.
Big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take.
Yeah, I'm really trying to suck him in.
Perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Griffin! Catch! Down at the 3.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal.
And a big reason why this team
1,531 career receiving yards for Griffin.
Throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. On the option, he'll toss it.
Galloway is going to finish it off with a touchdown.
Playing for a touchdown. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, Phyllis, here's a final update on a top 15 clash.
Nebraska takes down Michigan State.
And the challenge that always comes with playing away from Memorial Stadium. And the Huskers came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is still a W. Iron sharpens.
Let's keep going with the blitz.
No, a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything.
And there's a big run for them finally.
He's
trying to get the angle. There we go.
He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that one.
And just a great job on the defense being snapped, right? That's your job.
I do not want them to get into the end zone.
Get more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Back to throw. It's Evans. Looking for the score.
He dropped it. Yes.
On in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now third and goal. Fires into the end zone.
Come on, we know they're going to be doing slants.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Bangs it through.
All right. 13-37. They had one big run play. I kind of lost contain there.
6-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team is on the field.
Well, kind of. Well, I did lose contain.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way
We love to create balance, but look at the defense that they're in. There's no way I'm not running this like non-stop right now.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
And you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back.
They're in the most terrible defense.
And there they go again, another huge gain on the ground.
It's like they don't have a 3 down lineman defense to run.
So that running back to get through, make a big play on the handoff to the
Well, no, they
When
don't.
something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like
Wow, you ran right past
hurry up,
him.
Get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again. Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game.
Hang on to it. There we go.
Coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And another thing, no penalties yet.
Yard on that one.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before
No
the snap.
penalties yet for us, so we're playing a clean game.
Really good
so
job
far.
by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield, and make this life hard on this running back.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And it's incomplete as he was trying
Ha,
to finish.
me reading the coverage? Yeah, sure thing.
Short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
It is now 40-13.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was...
Wow, they're still trying to establish a run.
They try to run inside, and
I mean, they've only had two good runs.
Had absolutely nowhere to run.
But other than that, they haven't really done anything on the ground.
Make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Unloads it left.
Wide open.
A strike downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Let's go. Right
And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. On the run.
He brought the tackle. I'm there.
He's
wow.
Behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Hand off from the shotgun. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Well, this defense is on its heels right now, especially trying to stop the run. They're just not being physical enough. They give up another run right there for a first down. Someone's going to have to step up and make a play.
And the Dukes are moving quickly.
I think we're being quite physical. Thank you very much.
They'll ride the hot hand. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. And
all right, another third down coming up.
It's hard to run on
Let's make sure we get off the field this time.
And runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The quarterback is going to keep it.
Got enough for the first down. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea.
That's the first time he's done that this game.
He gets a chance to get downfield. He is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
All right, fourth quarter coming up.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them.
Gotta spread them balls out. Make sure everybody gets the ball.
Here on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
He almost busted for another touchdown there.
Ooh, and I love.
And now I'm just gonna go with the all-out blitz.
He saw
it's obvious they just want to keep running the ball.
Foot in the ground and make a miss. That
you got it.
Good play.
Looking to throw, it's Evans. He's got his man. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be.
They don't want to take any shots, so I'm just going to keep blitzing.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field.
Neutrals on defense.
Ain't no way.
Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
No more of that.
This offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Well, let them. Let them keep doing the same thing. 20 attempts already.
It's basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
3rd and 13, they run the ball again.
4 on the carry.
Yeah, this offense, man.
And I think the crowd is booing.
They haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really.
I think I actually hear them booing.
It's later. It's in the fourth quarter, later in the game. Obviously, they need to start airing this thing out.
They're gonna run the ball
back
again
in this football game, because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive.
Don't think they like that very
Late
much.
in the football game, man, I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive, and this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get
It's a great game for York.
this football game in the fourth quarter.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They'll keep it on the ground. Slam to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it
I know this game is
Get
all over,
get the first down.
but I want to really make it over.
Now on first down.
Like, I don't want to give them no hope anymore.
Cricket.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big
I tried.
first down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game. With
Hey,
on first
hey,
down, taking a shot, falls.
you mind your business.
Honestly, they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's
Trying to get behind the defense.
Oh,
And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Fourth quarter.
oh.
Huge lead. I'm not really sure why you need to take that kind of shot.
You don't. You definitely don't need to. You can run the clock. You can run the football. You can make sure that you're
It
playing.
might be our first penalty of the game.
You can just go for rub it in your face, eat that. You know, I don't like the other coach.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Line getting set on second
We were
down.
doing good up until that point.
He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
On the run, fires downfield.
What a throw on the run. That was beautiful. That was amazing.
Another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the
That was nice.
offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. They want to just keep throwing it. The sweet feet buy a little time.
Again. Oh, no.
Taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
He said I had sweet feet, though.
He had his target wide open, running deep. That should be a touchdown, but the QB overthrew him. That is going to haunt this quarterback tonight.
Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
At the 42. It's 3rd down.
Okay, ready.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Quick completion on the out.
Griffin is just turning into a man this season.
He has been the go-to guy.
A full-grown man.
3rd down here in the fourth quarter. Surprise, surprise. Guess who they go to? That guy.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They go to the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
Caught near the sticks.
Guess who?
And the defense makes the immediate.
Guess who is open?
For the first down. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback...
They refuse to guard him.
On those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
You can book it now.
Give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
On to attempt the try.
Some of the things EA has always been terrible with
One more on the
is regular replays, challenge replays,
Happening in college football.
and something else.
West Virginia is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up
But they've always been so terrible at doing replays.
on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's going to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Schwartz.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Oh, you can pick that.
Hang off the
I know you can.
had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Grab near the marker. It's Schwartz. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. The Dukes with the 1st and 10.
Rearrange the line.
To move it through the air. Quick strike complete.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first.
Looking for an interception here.
Moving vertically down the field.
Another swat. I guess I'll take that too.
Incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in.
Oh, wow, he's taking
That's
off.
why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And he scoots his way.
Let's try and get a sack. We have not gotten a sack yet.
And the Dukes have this offense rolling. Back to throw, it's Evans.
Oh, we were right there.
And this guy stood in the pocket and he took one right in the kisser and still delivered the ball.
Showed you his toughness there, Reese, didn't he? And he still had to be accurate with that throw because that was man coverage. You really had to do a good job making sure that football was put on his target.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. A late touchdown. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Well, they'll walk away with this game with a moral victory. And that's good.
Plays 75 yards.
I'm happy for them.
And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes.
We don't do more victories here. We either win or lose.
Open field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack.
Let's call this one
Cushion
a game.
with Jesse. They're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how
Oh, I didn't do
this
2 o'clock.
Here on the road, fight the
Well,
noise and
guess I got 30 seconds to just sit here
Just
and
dominate
do nothing and
the
just
game.
look
And
at the
now,
clock,
listen, it's
the
Moses.
actual
Run the
clock, because
football,
it's
run out the
4:35 in the
Watch this
morning.
game
And
go to zeros and get the dub.
when I finish this recording, I'm going to get some nice Nice, amazing sleep. Probably at least 10 or 12 hours of sleep. Feels good. Really feels good. Hope everybody is enjoying the series so far. I'm having a blast.
Snap and takes a knee. Running out the
There we
clock,
go.
a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. The quarterback takes a knee.
All right, so James Madison, Dukes, gonna fall to 2-6. On the other hand, Rhode Island State Wolves are gonna go 6-2. So the complete opposite records that we're gonna have here. Them on the negative, us on the positive.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Wow, what a game. What a dominant game we just had. 47-20. They tried to get things going in the second half, but they didn't get much going. They did run the ball very well, but we held them to only 157 passing yards. That is the best that we've done. That's the best that I've done on any team so far yet in this series. We went 19 for 28, 317 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no, I'm going to repeat, no interceptions. Galloway 18 for the 87 yards, 2 touchdowns. York 10 for 64 and no touchdowns. But still, he's doing what he needs to do. Griffin 7 catches, 159 yards and a touchdown. This man here is having a great season. A really, really good season. As always, I want to thank you all for watching. And stay tuned for the next video. And I am having a great time here. We have won 6 straight games. And I think we might make it to the conference championship this year. But we don't know yet. So stay tuned. And I will see you guys all in the next one. And as always, have a good day.